Hello student, this is chapter number 6, Combustion and Flame of class 8th. In this chapter, we will study the chemical process of combustion and the types of flame produced during this process. Combustion, a chemical process in which a substance reacts with the oxygen to give heat and light is called combustion. Oxygen is necessary for combustion to take place. Food is a fuel for our body. Respiration is a kind of slow combustion of food which take place in the body to produce heat energy. All the substances around us do not burn. So there are two types of substance around us, combustible substance and non-combustible substance. Those substances which can burn are called combustible substance like cooking gas, CNG, kerosene oil, wood, etc. A combustible substance is also called a fuel. Non-combustible substance. Those substances which do not burn are called non-combustible substance. For example, stone, glass, soil, sand, etc. We will now learn the various conditions which are necessary for combustion of substance to take place. There are three conditions which are necessary for combustions to take place. These are: first, presence of a combustible substance, presence of a supporter of combustion. Third, heating the combustible substance to its ignition temperature. Combustible substance. The presence of a combustible substance is necessary for combustion to take place. Second, supporter to combustion. The most common supporter of combustion which we have around us is air. So we can say that air is necessary for combustion. Temperature. The lowest temperature at which a substance catches fire and starts burning is called its ignition temperature. We will now describe how to control unwanted fires. Any fire needs three things to be present: fuel, air, and heat. If any one of these three things is removed, then the burning will stop and fire will be extinguished. Thus, a fire can be extinguished in three ways. First, by removing the fuel. Second, by removing the heat. Third, by cutting off the air supply to the burning substance. We will now discuss these three ways of extinguishing fire in detail one by one. First, remove the fuel. A fuel is a food for fire. So, when fire starts in a room, all the combustible substance like furniture, clothes, and books, etc., should be removed at once so that fire may not spread. Remove the heat. Water is used to remove heat from a burning substance and to make it too cool to burn further. Cut off the air supply. Many fires can be extinguished by cutting off air supply to the burning substance. The air supply to a burning substance can be cut off in a number of ways, such as covering the burning substance with carbon dioxide, sand, a blanket or a damp cloth, etc. Types of combustion. There are various types of combustion. The three important types of combustion are: first, rapid combustion; second, spontaneous combustion; and third, explosive combustion. We will now describe these three types of combustion reaction in a little more detail one by one. First, rapid combustion. The combustion reaction in which a large amount of heat and light are produced in a short time is called rapid combustion. Burning of wax in a candle are also example of rapid combustion. Spontaneous combustion. The combustion reaction which occur on its own without the help of any external heat is called spontaneous combustion. The burning of white phosphorus on its own at room temperature is an example of spontaneous combustion. Explosive combustion, a very fast combustion reaction in which a large amount of heat, light, and sound are produced, is called explosive combustion. The fireworks which we explode during festivals work on the explosive combustion of substance. We will now discuss the types of fuels. A material which is burned to produce heat is called a fuel. Some of the common fuels are wood, coal, LPG, kerosene, petrol, diesel, natural gas, and biogas. There are three types of fuels: solid fuels, liquid fuels, and gaseous fuels. Some of the examples of solid fuel are wood, charcoal; liquid fuel, kerosene, petrol, diesel; and gaseous fuels are natural gas, petroleum gas, biogas, and coal gas. A flame is a region where combustion of gaseous substances take place. Some of the substances which burn by producing flames are LPG, biogas, wax, camphor, magnesium, kerosene oil, and mustard oil. Charcoal does not burn by producing a flame. When fuels burn, the type of flame produced depends on the proportion of oxygen which is available for burning the fuel. When the oxygen supply is insufficient, then the fuels burn incompletely, producing mainly a yellow flame. When the oxygen supply is sufficient, then the fuels burn completely, producing mainly a blue flame. Flame consists of three zones. These are innermost zone, middle zone, and outer zone. The three zones of a flame have different colors and different temperatures. We will now discuss the harmful products produced by the fuels. The burning of fuels produce harmful products which pollute the air around us. So the increasing use of fuels has harmful effect on the environment. The important harmful effect produced by the burning of fuels are as follows. The burning of fuels like wood, coal, and petroleum products release unwanted carbon particles in the air, which cause respiratory disease such as asthma. Incomplete combustion of fuels produce a very poisonous gas called carbon monoxide. Burning of fuels release carbon dioxide into air in the environment. Increase percentage carbon dioxide in air is causing global warming. Burning of coal, petrol, and diesel produce sulfur dioxide gas which goes into the air. Sulfur dioxide is an extremely suffocating and corrosive gas.